right on through the marsh. Friend, I'm telling you, nothing is too big for God. Nothing in your heart, in your life this morning, it should keep you from that altar. And don't wait for the invitation, friend. If God's speaking to your heart, get up and go to the altar. And I guarantee you somebody will join you. That's what this place is about. Just like these men. They led him, friend. They can look down on him. They can very easily say, well, you're on your own, buddy. You're laying there in the filth and stuff. You know, if nobody wants to clean you, think about it. Especially ladies in healthcare. If nobody's tending to somebody, they're in pretty bad shape. I mean, this man was paralyzed, just like many of us are Christians in sin. Lost friend, if you're trapped in sin this morning, you're paralyzed. You don't see what you're doing is wrong. You don't see it because Satan has his blinders on you. He's giving you the ability to keep walking right on through life lost. And friend, that walk you're on, I'm afraid to tell you, I'm not been afraid to tell you, it's going to send you to the devil's hell. The gates are wide open for you if you don't take heed to his word. Go somewhere where the word is preached and get to know Jesus Christ, friend, because he's the only one that can change you, just as he's about to do this man. Just as these men knew that, Colin, they were leading him to Christ. They couldn't get him there. They could not get him right up to the altar. They brought him right down through the roof. Laid him right at Jesus' feet through the roof. And I guarantee you, I'm not there, I don't know, but reading my Bible, what I've read about Jesus, I guarantee you, Colin, he never slowed down. I guarantee you, he never quit preaching. He never quit teaching. So as they started tearing the roof off, I guarantee you, he kept right on hammering. I know a lot of preachers today, when a little old baby gets up and starts roaming out, or they start getting loud, they encourage their wife to put them in daycare in the back of the church. Not here, friend. Send him on up here. I'll home to the streets with him. We don't worry about that. It's not about that, friend. It's about leading them to God, about showing them the way at an early age, so they don't wait as they get older. Friend, I'm telling you, you can do anything you want to in this life. But I've said it 100 times. If it's not for God, it's a waste of your time and a waste of his time. He's going to let you go to that point, friend, to where you're just out there. You're just like this man. To where you're not dependent upon yourself. That's how far you can go, friend, when you get away from him. I heard a story the other day. Miss Sue, I'm going to tell you a story. The other day I heard this on the radio. It was some preacher in Colorado, I believe it was the other night. I worked nights, he was preaching. And he was telling a story about, there's this guy, was a lifeguard. There's a big pool somewhere. And some boy was out in the water over like Philip. He was a big man, Chad. This guy was muscular, probably a bodybuilder guy. He was out there in the water, he was working, he was swimming. All of a sudden, man, he gets in trouble. I mean, he starts having problems. He's fixing to drown. The guy is the guy in the water. The bystander's looking around to the lifeguard, sir, you going in there? He said, yeah, man. I said, man, this guy's drowning. He's going to drown. He's getting weaker by the minute. What are you doing? He said, I'm going to give him. This little lifeguard, man, he's kind of a weaker type. Some guy says, she's going to help him. He says, no. So this big old guy's in the water. He starts getting out of breath. His strength starts leaving. His muscles start getting weak. He gets to where he can't even tread water now. He's starting to go on the water. Oh, he said, man, she's going to help him. What are you waiting on? But what are you waiting on? Where are you at? Why ain't you in the water? Get him out of there. Oh, lifeguard said, man. That old guy just kept on going down. Finally, lifeguard jumps in, saves him, brings him out, man's fine. Everybody's in a big fuss. What have you done? Why did you wait so long? Now they're standing on the side of the pool top. He said, why in the world did you wait so long? I'm getting there, church. Stay with me. He said, why did you wait so long before you went in that water? He said, well, he's a big fella. He's going to do things and hurt me in that water. I was afraid that he would absolutely hurt us, that he might kill us both. He might drown us both. He said, well, think of it this way. If I went in that water too early, he could have drowned both of us. But when I waited until he was at his weakest point, I went in and got him. That old preacher said, church, he said, that's the way God is. He said he lets you get to your weakest point. where you can't go no more. And so you know what I'm talking about. You've been there, I've been there. Like we say, we got the t-shirt to prove. He's been there, friend. I'm telling you, God will let you go to that point. You say, man, it took you a while to get there. Yeah, but He's worth it. I'm telling you, church, this man was drowning. Just as this man was dying. This man was trapped in sin. He couldn't walk. He couldn't fend for himself. Just as I was telling you about the little lifeguard there. God come through at the right time. When He knew He could make a difference. Just as this man. These guys knew this man had to get to where the priest's word was at. Just like the little story I told you. Friend, God will wait and wait and wait. How many Christians gone have you seen come get saved? They start reading their Bible soon. They're telling you, oh, I read 17 chapters last night. I read 25 chapters tonight. Oh, my church is doing great. I'm in all the clubs. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I'm going to the nursing homes and the hospitals. I'm doing this. Then in a few months, they ain't in church. A few months, they ain't in the nursing homes. They ain't in their Bible. They ain't even reading their Bible. They say, I don't even know if I'm saved or not. That's what I'm telling you, friend. God could have pulled that man out of that water. That lifeguard could have pulled him out of that water sooner. These men could have got him there quicker. But they had to wait, friend, until the right time. Just as many in this church has to wait until the right time. Friend, if you move too soon, I'm telling you, if you move without God, you're making a false move. But if you wait and you suffer and you deal with the pain and you move, when God tells you to move, things will happen for you. You will change. And I'm not talking about changing for just a season. I'm talking about changing for eternity. I'm talking about the eternal life that will keep you from that devil's hell. Eternal life, friend, that will give you life when there's nothing around you but darkness. I'm talking about, church, Jesus Christ in your heart, in your soul, rooted in there, to where you know that there is no other foundation other than Jesus Christ. There's nothing else you can preach to a church full of people that need it other than Jesus Christ. And when Jesus saw their faith, He said unto the sick of the palsy, Son, thy sins be forgiven thee. But there were certain of the scribes sitting there and reasoning in their hearts, why does this man speak blasphemies? Who can forgive sins but God only? And a man, immediately, when Jesus perceived in his spirit that they so reasoned within themselves, He said unto them, why reason ye these things in your hearts? Whether it is easier to say to the sick of the palsy, thy sins be forgiven thee, or to say, arise, and take up thy bed and walk. See, friend, they were just there, getting to the point. These scribes and Pharisees, they always do, just as they're here at Grace Christian Fellowship, just as they're in Williamsburg, Wheeler County. We got them today, friend. We got naysayers. They say that church ain't going nowhere. That church ain't going to do this. That church ain't going to do that. God ain't in it. Friend, I'm telling you, when I can walk through the doors and I feel like knocking that I went home, friend, I'm telling you, that's when I know God is in it. And God is in the plan of salvation that's on your life. But it's up to you to accept that. It's up to you to want to change, lost friend. It's up to you to have the ability to get up out of that seat, to come to that altar, to ask God to forgive you, to ask Him into your life, to make that change, to accept you as you are. Because friend, He already has. He's just waiting on you. Once again, these four men, they knew they had to get their brother to that altar. Nobody else, friend, was willing to carry. But these four were. These four were willing to go the distance. They were willing to suffer the heat, the things the community was going to put on, the torments, all the things, friend, that we must suffer in this world. They were willing. They led Him there.